What kind of stuff are they giving you the most trouble about in terms of censorship? Nudity or
like
language?
waking up.
Just getting out of bed in the morning?
They just have it in their minds that they want to hire somebody, but they don't want any communication made. You know, they want to like make you into something. I don't know. It's like, I guess it goes into white homes. They're worried about that a lot.
What are they? Yeah, you know, it's funny. Gwen Barrett, our associate producer, or sometime producer, is black. You know, and Carmen Matias is
Hispanic. You have to be colored to be on television.
Yeah, colored.
Yes, you can't be black. You have to have a little colored in there, just a taste.
Tad.
Yeah, just to keep it interesting for America.
Yeah. Well, she said, we were talking about your humor, that your humor offends white people, and I'm not that easily offended. Like, I'm not coming from a spot where Richard Pryor is going to offend me. I think you have humor that makes us see a lot of the truth and laugh at things we wouldn't normally laugh at. I think that's part of what you're doing. What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's me, Crimson 60620, and I'm here. I'm actually trying to do a new stream. I know I was I know I kind of like changed the way that I actually stream. I just streaming in a new area. Living with somebody sucks. Even if it's for your health reasons. If you guys didn't know, I kind of was facing some serious health concerns. I was in depth area code. I wasn't at, like, I was in a zip code, but I wasn't at his door, and so I had to make some lifestyle changes. That includes moving from my apartment that just was toxic. So now I'm in a different place, and now I can't stream as much as I want to. But I do have some opportunities too, and I hope I'm loud enough for everybody. I hope I'm not too loud. But yeah, we're actually getting into some videos. That being said, I'm gonna look directly in the camera. Hey everybody, if you haven't seen it yet, I have a Twitter account. Not only do I do YouTube, but of course I do art. And this is my Twitter page. It's Crimson60620. Join it. I don't do much as much as my art that I usually do when I started this channel on the channel, but I still do art. I still take commissions. And yeah. Follow me on X/Twitter. What's up, Miss Keeper? How are you? Just follow me. And if you don't know this little, if you go to my actual page where you're looking at the screen, this little QR code that you see on top of the chat is actually my link tree. So if anything, scan the link tree and go there. I just like feel bad for having a shield, but like I really need to shield. I really need to glaze myself. And yeah, these are one of the things where I need your help to have this channel grow. Seriously, I just need you to be able to say, hey, this channel needs to grow. I want to help this person out, either out of hate and spite and just watching it because, ooh, he makes me so mad. Ooh, like, yeah, no, or just like genuinely want to actually see opinion from somebody that you may enjoy, or, and my favorite, criticize. But here we go. We are about to get into it. I'm good. I'm doing the best I can with this portable electric chair on my chest. But we're going to get into it, and I'm gonna try not to be like. I'm gonna try with this first video not to just be so down on this brother, but yeah, let's start off with this. All right, so as a few of you may know, I did a video not recently, but not too long ago with Jita talking about our friends on the black pill side of things, where we were sitting back and watching Deshaun Wilshire talk mad crazy about the black pillars and how they act. And I just want to say, like, out of that conversation, it was just like him talking about how, to quote him, they don't get no bitches. And it was interesting because I have talked to this black pillar before. And if you don't remember, you can actually check out the channel. It's the conversation with Base Pluto, which was interesting to say the least. But I kind of feel bad for these dudes. The reason I feel bad for these dudes, not just because like they don't get no women, but they just have a bad sense of themselves. And most of these cats ain't even ugly, in my opinion, because like I don't really know how to judge guys. But most of these cats ain't ugly, but their attitude is ugly. And let's see if there's been any improvement since Base Pluto has talked to Daquan. Let's go. Hold on, let me make sure I got it on. Oh no, I don't know who the Rim brothers are, but I send me a video of them.
Hi, people. Brothers. Let's talk.
Now, here's the thing. Like I said, this cat don't look ugly to me. He got the standard, dread look. I mean, like, I wouldn't say he look ugly. He looks fit, but it's this constantly doomer attitude, this self-importance that's also a mask for just not feeling like he means anything, because he thinks women are just don't like him for him, like for real. But I digress. Let's go.
First off, I want to say, I'll be real with you guys right now, right? Every day we are still growing 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 fellowship members. And I realize why we're growing so many so fast.
Dude, like, seriously. Now, this is one of the reasons why I want to cover this video, because that sounds like a cult. Why are you playing up that you have fellowship members? No, you have a group of people that's upset that women can't see them the way they want to be seen, as some big ubermensch God type people. Let's go.
The reason why is because more and more men are literally searching the video titles and finding my content, as well as on other platforms. So I do thank you very, very much for your support. All right, which means the message is getting out there and it's growing. If you're new here, welcome. All right, this video will also be for you as well as me and my distractors. All right, so let's get into it. When it comes to the fellowship, all right,
it's not a fellowship. It's a group of sad men that needs counseling. Seriously, as somebody who actually goes into counseling, this is just sad. When you think the world is just like, oh yeah, no, we're building up, we're having a fellowship. I have never had a fellowship or a group of people where I've gotten together. Man, I was with this woman and I came too fast. I was like, yeah, you too? Like, no, you too? Like, no, you don't get into a group talking about embarrassing things. You don't. Because that just makes you more miserable. Oh, man, I'm getting into a group of people. Man, this video I dropped did double digits. No, That just admitting embarrassed. Man, I was trying to talk to this woman and she didn't really like me and she just wanted to get with me for money and I had money. No, this is just stupid to admit. But let's continue.
One of my big criticisms I always get told is you only talk about women. Okay, that's going to change. Especially because I want to bring up the Doomer Pill Dakota channel very, very soon, as well as also the Black Men Unchained channel for Black men only, all right? And both of those channels will have a different purpose, all right? The Black Men Unchained channel is for Black men, which has been wanted now for literally years. I've been told this, all right? They said, listen, Morpheus, have a channel just for us to discuss pretty much protecting the...
Look, dude, your channel right now is just full of black men. I'm sorry. It's black men that is upset that they can't get women. And then they built these stupid and dangerous statistics that they just pull out of their ass. But let's continue.
Black men's image, which that channel will do. And in the Doomer Pill Dakota channel, that one is the non-dating relationship stuff as a regular format, and breaking down, having a long format videos on why things are the way they are, as well as a more directly political show I want to put on that channel, or anti-political show. Now for this one,
is no such thing as anti-political. Oh my God. Oh my God. If you're talking about politics, it's just politics. You may have a counterfactual or counter narrative, but it's not anti-political. Oh my God. And again, it's just going to be talking about how, oh, they just don't like me because this, they don't just like me because I'm that. That's going to be all it. You are playing a victim. And I'm sorry, as somebody who is on the left that talks about a lot of stuff that really affects us, you're just going to be talking about how you can't get your penis wet. This angers me because it's giving up. It angers me because it's not trying. This angers me because instead of sitting back and coming up with some creative ways of saying like, hey, maybe I should change my personality a little bit, even if it's a little bit fake. You coming up creative ways on how, oh, I'm ugly so women don't like me. Oh, I'm short, women don't like me. Again, I bring up the point. If you haven't heard this before, if anybody had any type of, I don't know, wherewithal to say that, hey, women don't like me because I'm short or I'm fat, it's Danny DeVito. If Danny DeVito, before he got rich, can be just fun with dating, so can you. I'm sorry, I'm just jumping the gun. I know I'm basically just using this to preach, but let's go.
This is going to be more of the hub and a blend of everything. My goal always has been to phase out more women on the channel here. And I want to have a, let's say, I don't know, 40% women, 60% everything else. But it's going to take some time, right? We're going to slowly bleed it in this year for non-dating topics. Now, when it comes to dating, though, right? Why I focus so much on dating is very, very simple.
Oh, I just can't get over the fact that he's pulling the D'Angelo. I'm sorry. Why is he on the video with just like no shirt on? I get it. Like, I think he's in Florida, so I get it. He's hot, but I don't think he's hot. I think he's just trying to, I don't know, flex. I don't know. When I cut this and have it in the video, women tell me, does this man look ugly or something like that? You tell me. I don't know. I know I would not be wearing a shirt if it wasn't for Twitch guidelines because I just hate clothes. I would walk around naked if I can, but Twitch got this whole thing about not seeing the nip. I can't. All right, let's go.
My message always has not been, how do I put this? Telling men to quote unquote give up or not try, right? That's not been the point of the channel.
Because they're already there. They are already there. They've given up on normal relationships. They've given up on having it where a woman would actually like them for them. Dude, you didn't actually say that you would was it that you promoted a vasectomy or some people who had a vasectomy? Like for real. They are already there. You don't have to convince them to give up. They already have.
At all. The point of the fellowship and why it is here is because I actually talk to the average to below average men, right? I'm not no dating coach because I am the
No, you don't. You talk to people that's giving up. You talk to people that's giving up. Your community is a group of people that's giving up or just angry. That's who you talk to. And I get it. We all live inside of our little bubbles, but you have to recognize that you are in a bubble right now. But let's continue.
average to below average man. I'm in that 80%, right? And I've shown proof now. I was literally a 4. Okay, you can only see my face, how it changed over the years. Like, this was not like this at all. It was like more flat and more recessed, okay? You can look at my cheekbones, how they changed. All that.
Dude, stop. Stop with this numbers crap. When you talk about yourself, if you want to say these numbers, I'm a 7. What? I'm a 7. But you look like this. I'm a 7. Stop with this. I used to be a 4. My face changed. I don't care. And the only reason you say you're a 7 because I'm humble. I would call myself a 10, but I'm humble, so I'm a 7. That should be your answer. That should just be your answer. No other answer. But you so wrapped up in this. Oh, if I don't look like this, if I don't look like that, if I don't look like Anthony Mackie, if I don't look like, Denzel, then I'm a dude, stop. Stop. Man, I'm a 7. Why are you a 7? Well, if you looked at me, if I would have came myself a 10, I can't use humble. I can't be humble. Let's go.
How it changed. I was literally the walking version of Black Ops 2 Cell. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I was actually sub 5, right? So here's what gets me and why I make my content. It's to prove to average to below average men and tell them the actual truth so they stop blaming themselves for their genetics and stop trying to groom them, and so they stop having this brainwashing, honestly, too, as well, where they try to groom the average to below average man to give women who openly do not like them, openly do not want them, who plan this out, that when they waste up all their pretty much prime years, that they're gonna need some kind of help, and that's where you come in. All right?
So, women don't like you. And then when they lose their past their prime, then they gonna try to milk you for your money. What is that? Alpha fucks, beta bucks? Like, this is just, dude, no. Stop with it. Please stop. Please stop. Because you know why? In the end, you chasing after the party girls. That's what you're chasing after. I'm sorry. You're chasing after party girls, and once they get burnt out, then you have an issue. Because you want them then. Because you still think that, oh, they the party girls, they the popular girls, and that's what you want. For real. Dude, I have never had a problem. Never had a problem with getting with a woman that I like. And I know that sounds like just kind of like, boisterous and like, oh yeah, I'm like, no, it's not that. It's that I knew which women that I should go after. I know which fit my personality type. And okay, I did go after the ones with the big breast. I am mortal. I'm sorry. That's what I like. But still, I'm just gonna be very, very honest. The people, not just women, the people that just have to get by on their good looks, that never had to build or work on their personality ever. The ones that just hop from relationship to relationship because, oh yeah, I just feel that I need to I need to get this and get that and never be alone. I need to feel that I never need to work on my personality and be something that's, inquisitive, that's, intellectually, intellectually cognitive, to be able to just start be interesting and be somebody that actually looks into things outside of just what star is popular or, what's going around in the hood. People that actually take the time to think or can sit in a room by themselves and be alone with themselves and be okay with it. So yeah, I'm cool. I've never had a problem with being with the women that I find desirable in an emotional and an intellectual way. And also sometimes in a physical way. Again, there are certain physical characteristics that I like. But still, in all, I'm just saying that, like, what is it about the women that you are looking after that you feel that they either don't like you or they're starting to use you? What is it? But let's go.
That is literally the point of my channel. Is so men do not be groomed to be the backup plan. It's so men put themselves.
I'm never the backup plan. I'm never the backup plan. As a matter of fact, I'm never the backup plan. Cool, you don't like me just to spend time with me? Like, dude, like, I'm pretty simple. Want to be with me? You want to spend time with me? Cool. If we start to get together and we start to, like, build finances, like, I've yet to actually get with a woman that I feel that after my marriage that I feel that I want to build something with, not in a sense of like they're undeserving, but just because of the way my setup is, you know, it would take some real commitment. And I'm not saying that the women that I've dated haven't been wanting commitment, but a lot of this goes down to me and what I want and what I see in women. And that's what a lot of these people don't realize. They don't realize the decisions that they're making are drawing them to these women that they feel are trash. But let's go.
First is so men realize where they actually stand. That's the entire point. It is not that hard to understand my main point. Now, does this create more male apathy? Excuse me. Absolutely it does. Yes. Which is the point. Men don't go on my channel, right? And I'm like,
so you're openly saying that you are trying to get men not to care. What is this thing that you said earlier about you not telling men to just say forget women? You are literally trying to get men not to care. Dude, you're a liar. You are a liar, or you don't realize how stupid you sound. But let's go.
Women are so great and wonderful. Oh my God, they're so perfect. No.
They're human. Women are human. Human beings are good, but they are very terrible. We have history to know. Everybody can be terrible. Welcome to Earth. Let's continue. Boy, I'm trying not to get my blood pressure up. I'm sorry. Let's go.
They find the content usually out of confusion or hatred or depression, right? And they search the topics up and find me.
If you are somebody who are literally being searched for out of somebody's depression, and it's not how to improve, but you're just saying be okay with it, then my man, we need to have a talk. We need to have a talk about what you're putting out on your YouTube channel. You literally said, well, when they're angry, they're depressed, and they search and they find my channel, then I'm here for them. And it's not to improve, then my man, you have a problem.
That feeling, all right? And I transform that feeling into apathy. Oh, but you're gonna tell these men to give up and they're not gonna have family or kids one day? Well, not in the West. Oh, I can't believe you're doing this.
Again, I called it. Be okay with you being down. Be okay with you being upset. Why? The first thing, like, and this is totally just like not out of left field, because literally, if you're promoting getting money, why don't they take some of that money and go get some counseling? Like, for real. I understand he has mostly a black audience, and I understand he has mostly a male audience, but counseling is awesome. It makes you confront the things in yourself that is bad, but it also can help you take steps to get better. Oh my God. Oh my God. This, what do I have you watching? Black pill content. That's what this is. This is why I want to make sure that we have a way of helping these men. Some of these men actually can get more help. Some of these men actually have insurance where they can actually pay for mental health services. But no, they would rather wallow in this whole thing of, oh, I can't get no woman. My face is the wrong shape. I'm not as tall. I may be chubby. I don't have as much money as I want to have. So the woman likes me. Well, some women do like me, but they not the Instagram models that I see, because the Instagram models are just those are like the best women to have. Even though they had no personality, we can get together and talk about nothing. All right, let's go.
Is you gonna cause a woman harm? No, we're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that. Like, people get very, very vocal. You're a grifter.
No, you're not causing people harm. No, you're like, I don't believe this man is a grifter. I believe this man is just as sad as the people that he attracts. What you're causing harm is these men. Mental harm. And I can tell you that mental harm can definitely harm your physical health.
Okay, where's my course at, bro? Where's my Patreon course, private videos, all that? A while back, I used to do.
Dude, you are getting monetized on YouTube. I'm not saying you're a grifter, but you are definitely getting paid for this. You get super chats on your live streams. You get money. Wow. Did this man act like he really doesn't get money from YouTube? We have live stream after live stream where you're getting donations. So don't use, well, I don't have courses. I don't have dating courses, because you don't think dating is real, dog. You're right. You're not a red pillar. You're not somebody that's trying to use a system to try to play and get women with like some kind of like mental gymnastics. You're making your money directly from the guys. Your merchandise, because I believe you have merchandise. Let's see if you have merchandise. Do you have merchandise? Oh, he has a Rumble page. But I don't see any merchandise on it. But I think he does have merchandise. You're making your money off the guys. But let's continue.
Resume building, that's like 4 years removed, bro. For like 3 months. That's like dead in the water, dead. I got rid of all that, all right? It is just me. We have a Cash App down below that I ignore, honestly. I don't push the Cash App, hit the Cash App. No, man. We got super chats on, but I don't ever eBay, right? I don't do this. This is not my...
You just admitted you get money from it. Oh my God. Nobody eBags. I'm sorry. Like, yes, there are some people that eBay, but if you're put on a stream, you have it monetized, and you literally have super chats set, my man, you are getting money from this. Okay.
My job, not YouTubing, right? Because it's about the message, what I actually say for a reason. And my point is very, very simple. To get the average to below average man to know the truth, because I'm sick and tired of these dating coaches.
There's no below average man. There's no below average man. See, that's where you're wrong. That's what you're saying. Nigga, my friend, there have been times where I know guys that are just down and out. Dude, like, I know I mentioned this as a cop out, but as of recently, y'all saw videos with my former neighbor, and not to put anybody's business on it, but there's times when he was down, and you know what I did? Dude, come on, let's talk. Just get better. You know what I'm saying? There is no below average man. This attitude persists in this red pill and black pill spaces. And I'm not saying that they're king of the hill or top of the hill. But whenever you see somebody down, the first thing you do is you get down there with them and you help them out. And you say, I've been there. Let's get you to a better place. You don't just say, oh, below average, average guy. No. Let's go.
Just tell the men, well, just become better. Just build yourself up. It's okay, so the average to below average man has to build themselves up above average to get a chance. And also, as I told y'all, you cannot buy raw attraction. Sorry. So how is that usually the end? Pay attention. If they gotta build themselves up above the average, way higher, to play, to get a chance, that does not equate to natural raw desire. You are literally grooming them to be in the cleaners, bro. The courts, that's where it ends up. That's where it leads to, because let's say he is, 22. It takes him 4 years, right? 4 years that now he's 26. He now has his own place. He now makes good money, whatever. All right, has a good, good little Tesla. All right, he has all these things. All right, he's in shape. All like I am, you know what I mean? All these things, right? What does that translate to?
It translates to nothing if he doesn't have a personality. I'm sorry. Again, you're not talking about things that actually make sure that you can interact with a human being. You're talking about wealth. You're talking about looks. That does nothing to building a lasting relationship. You haven't talked about discernment of what type of women to actually go for and look for. You haven't talked about how, putting charisma points into himself. You just talk about get your money. Out of everything he talked about, it was get your money and get in the gym. Those are actually cool. You know what? That's actually fine about saying somebody at 26 in this economy. I don't know. Is like, independently self-sufficient. Great. What about his personality? If he's abusive, that's okay because he has money. If he got money, so he can just be abusive as he wants. If he's needy, independently wealthy, but just needy of attention, constant attention, and not okay with himself, no, it's cool because he has money. He needs 3 or 4 women to take care of his needs to make sure he's never alone with himself. See, these are some of the things that you don't promote, that these black pillars don't promote, that the people in their audience need. If you that wealthy that you're independently can actually, live on your own, more than likely you have insurance. So see some counseling. And I'm sorry, at 22, most people have a hard time getting, casual sex or casual relationships if they want to. It's cool when you see it on Instagram, and it seems like a lot of people are, but most people have an issue with it. It is not out of the normal to go times where you just don't have a relationship. That's not out of the normal. But a lot of these idiots believe that, oh no, I should have a wife at 18 and I should be 18 and she should be 14 and she should be definitely untouched by everybody else, so she won't be expecting more than my shameful performance in bed and 3-inch penis. I'm sorry. I try not to talk bad about the audience. It's the thought leaders that I want to actually get. It's thought leaders that I want to actually get. I have my targets on. But let's go.
Can try to date, but meanwhile, what was she doing from 16 to freaking 26?
See, exactly my point. Exactly my point. I didn't pre-watch this. They want somebody that's untouched, that doesn't know anything about a relationship. Meanwhile, these cats have been trying to get their peen wet since they was 13 and failing miserably. But lo and behold, a woman actually looked at another man, then she's damaged goods. Oh wow. Okay, let's go.
Do not wait for dudes, right? They don't wait for dudes they do not want at the finish line. Absolutely not. Chad Roan is making literally $13 an hour and has never had these issues. Meanwhile, he has to make 6 figures to get a chance.
Now, here's the thing. I push back against racism that you see with a lot of other people. But Chad Roan, dude, again, stop with it. Like, just be better. Just be somebody that, like, be somebody that these chicks want to date because of personality. You just said it. Chad Roan. Most of these Chad Roans are some of the ugliest dudes, some of the brokest dudes, but they are at least not boring. They're interesting. They don't have to be thugs because I've never been a thug in my life, and I've surprisingly had some sort of relationship with women my entire adult life. The only times when I don't have relationships with women is when I'm in a bad place mentally. I'm 5'7", always been overweight, but you know what I've been? Interesting. That's what I've been. What's up, Icon? Dude, we like, all right, and like, dude, like, seriously, this is not me just ragging on somebody. Icon, a more husky guy than I am. Please tell me, have you had problems with getting women? He's been like, I'm pretty sure with just the personality that he flexes on his videos. By the way, check out Icon's channel. He's awesome. And check out his TikTok. He does more. But I am sure just the amount of just like charisma that he shows in his videos. Man. Dude, I've had gray hair since I was 14. But man, for real, yo, it is like, seriously, it's about your personality, not your looks, not your money. It's about your personality and who you are trying to attract. But let's go.
This is insane. Insane. It's always telling men, you gotta upgrade this, do that, beat this, do that, say this, okay? Like a freaking video game, quick time event. Do that. No. Relax. How about this? How about we tell the average man, listen, bro, the casino is so rigged, it's insane how you gotta literally be above average everything else to get a chance for below average opportunities where they still believe after all of that evolution, all that progress, all that actual self-help, somehow, some way, they who done
all right, I'm just done with this. I'm sick of this. Oh man, Icon, you know you are literally my what's the best way to say it? My idol in TikTok. But no, for real, I'm sick of this dude. Like, just okay. I get despair. I have the cold comfort of despair. I have lived that and just made it where it was something where it's comforting. When you're just so upset, that rage is actually feel you, that cold comfort of despair. It's just, it can be appealing, but you can't stay there. This motherfucker is advocating for guys to just stay in despair. And I can't do that. I won't do that. I will never let any person stay in a cold, comforting grip of despair. It's a waste of life. For you to tell men to be apathetic to the despair and loneliness that they are feeling because, oh, the world is not fair. So what? Fair is what you judge horses, what you judge pigs and coronet. Fair. Life isn't. You want to talk about men being stronger, being better? I thought they were stronger than this. I thought they were better than this. To be cast into the pit of just mediocrity. average, below average. How dare you? We're supposed to be stronger than that, right? We're supposed to be stronger than that. Our personality should carry more than that. We should be able to command a sense of desire and respect from just how we talk alone. Who needs tools like money? Who needs tools like superficial looks? You know those go away. Like you're complaining about the women when they get older, their looks go away. So does it for men. But these people, they're young. That's all it is. They're young. They have at a point where they feel that they should already have everything in the world, and it doesn't work that way. It definitely doesn't work that way. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe this clip. I'm gonna put it out later, and we're gonna cut this segment here. I just couldn't finish that. Why do I do these videos that make me upset and make it where I just have to be like, yo, I can't anymore? I don't know. I used to have more patience. I really did. I used to have more patience for this nonsense, because for real, like it used to be fun. Then it got to a point where these people started wallowing in it. They became sad. So let's just take a minute before we get to the next video. Just like, I don't know, like I'm starting to feel good coming back and doing these videos. And I thank everybody who's been in the chat. It's been fun. I thank you for responding and talking to me, and just like let's just, I don't know. All right, check this out. I don't know how many millions of times I've actually said this, but I like doing this. And when I wasn't feeling well, it was tough. It was tough. And I'm glad to be back. Just a little, like I said, I may not be able to do this every day, but this actually feels good. Icon, I literally, man, I want you to start making YouTube channel videos. I get the man, dude, like the whole, I'm actually wish I can model more of my content on TikTok after you, because man, you hit the nails on the head. I just would like to see them longer, man. Like seriously, I when I say like you're my idol on TikTok, the way you doing your videos and the reception that you get, I'm serious. I mean, like, you know, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. That being said, I do want to say that I want to actually do more gaming content, like guys have actually seen on my channel as of late. It's just that I really hate editing videos. I hate editing videos. Oh my God, I have more time to do it, so I do it now. But I hate editing videos. I just hate editing videos. These stream clips, what I do is record on OBS the start of the clip and stop recording. Just put the intro and all the other stuff in it, and that's what I do. I know it's really lazy content creation, but it works for me. But I just want to thank everybody who's watched, and if you haven't liked the stream so far, please like the stream. Please like the stream. So yeah. All right, so I got a little bit of a breath. Instead of going to directly to the next video, which I swear to God, So let's just talk about this. Okay. Let's go. So earlier today, because I've been like I said, I've been sick and I've been doing better, so I have been trying to communicate and reach out at least tangentially to people, I it was kind of weird because I'm a text person. Like if I want to reach out to you, even before I want to call you, I send out a text. So I called my daughter today, and what was funny is that I talked to her. I was like, "Yo, like," and she started telling me about her day and stuff like that. And I say, like, "Look, like, when did I become easy for you to just talk to and just ramble out stuff to me?" And I was like, yeah, is that a problem? She's like, no, that's yeah. I want to throw out the joke. You talk to me like I'm one of your little friends, like, but it's like really not as bad as a phrase as people actually think, because, like, you talk to, if you can talk to your kids and they feel open to talk to you about stuff in a respectful way, then that's actually good parenting because they're not keeping secrets from you. But I also, and I bring this story up because I actually, I went over to my sister's house, talked to my brother-in-law, and I was telling him about, this is what makes it relevant. I was telling him about how I have my YouTube channel and the videos that I cover on my YouTube channel. And yes, I really do have a lineup. And so, I was telling him about this one creator, Icon, you know who I'm about to talk about, that was from Chicago, that has a channel that he tries to be blackity black black black, but most of his content is self-hating white folks and self-hating white kids and some black people. And I was telling him about, yeah, this cat does this. He said this. He said how on stream that he was upset that he found out that his wife had part white heritage, and how he doesn't want to do his 23andMe because he's scared of what he may find. And he was like, that cat sounds familiar. And of course, we were talking about your boy FD Signifier. Oh my God. When like somebody who isn't just like, internet brain actually came up with this, I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, like, you can talk about black issues, you can actually want black people to succeed, but when you just, like, I don't know, say that you don't know or don't like that your wife had, white heritage, that kind of pushes it a little bit far. Hold on, guys, hold on. Hold on, guys, I have to check something. I'm sorry, guys. Just give me like 2 minutes because basically, yeah, somebody's out on the front porch passed out. And I'll be right back. This is obviously a little bit more important, but I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to make sure that things are okay. Um, yeah, I'm living in a different area, and that's the first. And I'm in Chicago, where it's actually like 90 degrees. So, of course, when you see something like that, you just have to take care of. But let's go ahead and get into the video. If I have to stop, just make sure that I'm just making sure I follow up with the proper authorities. So let's go. So yeah, I was talking to my brother-in-law about, and I mentioned this guy, and he searched on this. It was like, oh yeah, I know this idiot. And so let's see why black men don't watch FD's content. Let's go.
All right, so if you've been following me for a while, then you know I have a habit of criticizing the manosphere and manosphere adjacent people. They, along with like conservatives and Aaron Yeager fans, as you all found out last video, probably get the most smoke from me regularly.
Oh, he's a black man that feels that if you somebody who likes anime, you just don't like his content. No, I like anime. I just don't like your content because, dude, you a woke hotep. All the things that you would criticize like Umar Johnson for, he's like that, but he's woke. He's okay with trans and gay people. That's it. Like, seriously, that's it. Everything that you would criticize Umar Johnson for, he's just, oh, okay, you can be trans, you can be gay, and that's it. That's why majority of his fans aren't black. He's part of the cornbread tube spear. He knows this. But And this is why he couldn't criticize me. Simply put, because, quite frankly, I don't fall into the manosphere way of thinking. I am truly a leftist, no matter that I don't play pretend super, oh, but we have to be nice. We have to be gentle. And that's his problem.
Really on both.
Anybody that criticizes him on, hey, why are you trying to be divisive? Why are you saying that you shouldn't have to try to relate your story to white people and they shouldn't try to understand because they shouldn't try to find points of interest? Yeah, he said that. He literally has said, and I actually have a video of him saying that he shouldn't have to tell his story to white people because they try to listen and understand him.
My channels. And for this, I get a lot of flack and criticism, which is expected. And this creates the user responses that I'm a simp for.
Oh, they haters. They hate me. If they don't like me, it's this particular excuse.
Black women or black women make up the whole of my audience, which is why I'm scared to criticize them. And this is very much coming out of my most recent main channel video, Swirl Economics, aka I think I just changed the name to something with Umar Johnson because niggas love clicking on Umar Johnson. If you haven't watched it yet, check it out. And yeah, niggas is mad. Niggas is a little mad in the comments. A lot of black women mad in the comments too. I'll get to them later. But
I would be mad too if you literally said that you were upset that you found that your wife had white heritage. You said that. You literally said that. But hold on, guys. 1 second. I'm sorry for this. I know this is a bad stream, but hold on, guys.
I want to address this simping out.
So here's the thing, and I'm going to say this. There are a lot of us, and I have in my comment section, and I know that it's anecdotal, of just actually starting to realize who this motherfucker is. And the reason why I actually have a big problem with him, seriously, he talks about people like bell hooks, and he says they have great theories. But those are just theories. They never talk about how let's make this advantageous or be able to be implemented in our communities. People like this cat right here, are just blowhards on the internet. And he's actually said it, he's doing it for the YouTube money and he needs to get the YouTube money. Cool. I respect your hustle. Dude, I'm in for the YouTube money myself. I'm here to actually spread a message, but I want people to do stuff. Not just sit back and bloviate on the fact that, Eminem wouldn't be a rapper. Like, Eminem wouldn't be a rapper if it wasn't for cannabis. Cannabis was a better rapper than Eminem. And I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh, yeah, the lean with it, rock with it. Yeah, I don't see why white people should have it. Like, you sound fucking retarded. I shouldn't say that word. I'm sorry. I've been watching too much Shud Logic in this video that I'm gonna go over. I'm sorry. These people anger me. And I know you're gonna get the people on his little sycophants. They'll be like, oh, you just seem too angry and you shouldn't have a problem with him. Like, you advocate doing nothing but being secluded and sequestered in your tiny little community. And you don't want change. This is one of the biggest problems I have with these people. They want to have a situation where they can bitch and moan and complain without doing anything. All because their victimhood and their isolation and their point of I'm special is what they sell for. All the people in this little cornbread tube type bull. What was it? I did the video about Turd. And in like the first 6 minutes, he came with every racial slur about a white person. And you know what? Cool. You want to use racial slurs? That's fine. I don't care. But when they start using it against you, no, you idiot. You use the tools that you want used against you. That's what you do. Hold on 1 second, guys. And that's my problem. This is my whole problem with these people. But I digress. Let's hear his video about how he thinks the only people that hate him are people that accuse him of simping. Let's go.
Allegation. Do I simp for black women? Yes. I love black women. I don't like y'all niggas. This is an easy decision to make. Sorry. However, I also want to address this theory that because I simp for black women, that they make up most of my audience. That is not true. And I've told y'all niggas this several times now, and y'all keep saying this. Like
I wonder who makes up most of your audience. I wonder who makes up most of your audience. Is it the guilt-ridden teenage to 20-something white people that just like that apologize for being white? They're just like, oh, I'm a white person, so I should just apologize. That performative shit that you see that does no real value, that does nothing about understanding the conditions that other people live in. They just are suburb kids. Cause like, dude, like, mad respect to the white people that grew up in the hood. I mean, like, that had to grow up as poor as black people. Mad respect to them. Because they know some of the shit that we have to deal with. But these suburbs, and not even just suburban white people, but these suburban black people as well, it's like, oh, I'm black and I had crossed words with the police once before. No, motherfucker. You haven't lived in the hood. This cat right here literally said one time that his cousins that lived in the wild hundreds when he grew up in the suburbs of Chicago were more black than what he was. That's the audience that he has. The people that are more, that wants to be more black. Yeah, that's the audience that he has. But let's continue.
I keep hearing y'all repeat this in my comment section. I even watched some brother's video the other day and he kept on saying this over and over. And it's like, I know I have proved this to these gentlemen once before, but since I need to do it again, let's run them numbers one more time. When I last showed my gender analytics last year during the Black Manosphere video, I was at around 63, 65% men, and now I'm in the low.
What did I say? What did I say? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Most of his content are teens to 20-somethings. Did I call it? Did I call it? Did I call it?
70s. I am maidenless over here. It's like high school all over again. For all of my simping for black women, it is not working. Ladies, please come back. While I wish I had a larger woman following, I do acknowledge that I tend to be far more male-centered, and that is not something that I plan to change. I think I should be playing that specific role of talking about men's issues from a more progressive perspective with my platform. Obviously, I'm not changing that, and I appreciate all the women and black women that have...
Show the race breakdown. Show the race breakdown. Come on, show the race breakdown. Show the race breakdown. We all know that YouTube is more slighted, unless you like a makeup or a home like modeling channel, like, you know what I mean, like geared that YouTube promotes towards women. That it's kind of mostly centered around males. I like my analytics may show something actually the same, but it's rare that you have, unless you somebody that they are like commentary, unless you're somebody that they want to screw. And like, I know early in the stream I talked about black people, like literally, like unless you're somebody that they want to screw. And like, I know channels that have like the guy who got me into it, who got me into like saying like maybe I should do YouTube, Dragon Silvers. He is basically, he has more women following, even though he doesn't talk specifically about issues like that, but he just had a lot of women who wanted to screw him, like, and he was like, yay, fun. But like, this is one of those things. But like, yeah, no, of course, more men watch YouTube. I'm sorry. I mean, like, that's the way it's broken down a little bit better. But let's continue.
I've stuck along for the ride as I do that. However, to be very clear to the Manosphere niggas in the audience, that as you see does not mean my audience is made up of women. It is greatly a sausage fest. And so the next thing the Manosphere dudes are going to say is that this must mean my audience is mostly non-black men or white men, which is just more wishful thinking on their end. While I'd wager that this 70-ish% probably includes a lot of non-black men, that's greatly because I do plenty of videos that bring in a non-black male audience, such as my early videos on the Manosphere or anime or male desirability or hip hop, which we know brings in a nice sized non-black audience. But when you look at my videos that are clearly black oriented, that are not going to bring in a...
Show the breakdown. Show the breakdown. Let me see if I can actually show. Hold on. Let me see. Analytics. Audience. Can you see the breakdown? This is just disastrous. Look, check this out. 62% of you people aren't subscribed. Go subscribe. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to do the meme. I'm sorry. Viewer age, not enough data. Viewer gender, not enough data. God, it doesn't have a racial breakdown. I wish it did. because if we saw this man's racial breakdown, we would know who's really watching his videos. All right, let's go.
Huge white audience, you see that they're some of my most watched videos. And if you look in the comments section and compare that to my analytics, then you're going to see that it is clearly a lot of black men. My video on black love has over 500,000 views and is predominantly, by a small margin, men. My video on the black manosphere is well over 500,000 views and its viewers are predominantly men by a wider margin. My video...
Dude, wait, no. You cannot say this. You cannot say this. You cannot say most of your subscribers are that way when I know I have breakdowns of videos that I made about you. I made about you, and most of those people weren't subscribers. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my God. Like, do you think people are stupid? There are people that will come and hate watch your videos, especially if you're making a point that they feel that they're attacked about. Like the videos that I do about you. Like, for real. Like, stop it. I don't, like, for real. You're really going to say this. You're going to really say this. You're going to do this. You're going to make me. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. Like, this is one of those things where, here. Where is it? Analytics. Now, get this, right? So you showing these analytics means nothing. Overall, 526 views. Yeah, I got 41 watch hours off of you and 7 subscribers. And this is actually more of a recent video, I believe. This was put out on April the 24th. Engagement. Now, mind you, most of the people, that's engagement, I'm sorry. Most of the people that watch this weren't subscribed to my channel. That means nothing. Why don't you show the people that were subscribed to your channel that watched the video versus the people that were not subscribed? Because you know that won't prove your point. That will prove the point that, hey, this is the breakdown of who watches my channel. It doesn't show whether they're subscribers or if they return to viewers. The only thing that it will show is this is the gender breakdown. We know this. Oh my God, this is an idiot. All right, let's go.
On black men's sexuality has over 1 million views, and it is predominantly men by a wide margin. My most watched video this year, soon to be my most watched video period, is my second Black Conservatives video with 2 million views. And if you look in the comments, it's obviously black people, 77% male audience. This idea that some people keep trying to repeat and spread about my content and my views being so unpopular with black men and that no real self-respecting masculine black men would ever really listen to FD Signifier is why niggas don't really listen to y'all. Why y'all can be.
I don't know if I should actually do it. Like, show the comments. Show the comments. I have no problem. Like, dude, like, show the comments. Show the comments. Let's see some of the comments on this video. Dude, as an Asian woman, trust me, I've heard women from other ethnic groups that have shown patriotic, masochistic culture that says white men treat women better and whatnot. Not like women of who say this is discourse. Usually, women that say this are not well informed or well experienced and acting with white men. Dude, you are literally, you have comments that actually say that I'm not part of that group. Like, for real, man. Like, young white woman here. Like, I am telling you, most of your audience, because you were part of the bread crew, the bread tube crowd, literally you blew up your audience because you played on the guilt of these young kids that actually just have performative white guilt. Not real, like, yo, I did this one time to this one person and I did it because of my race. No, they just have performative guilt. These people that are constantly on the internet. I think I've made the case that most of this audience that really like stick with him, that give him money, are just, really just the constantly online crowd. Let's see. And the hotep crowd. I just, like, I don't get the whole thing about him being a simp, except for like the most, egregious of these red pillars and black pillars. And I give you that. A lot of these cats are just lost. I've said it. But that's not why. Like that's not why he is big as he is. I'm sorry. I saw his subscriber growth go from about 50K to what it is now. That's not where his subscriber growth is. But let's go.
Barely get 100 people to show up for a live stream. Last time y'all said this nonsense, I had like 350,000 subscribers between 2 channels. And today I have nearly 750,000 between 2 channels. Guys, gentlemen, you're supposed to respect logic and data over emotions. Let this one go. You are embarrassing yourselves. Y'all are the outliers, not me. The paradoxical thing I think y'all don't get is that I'm a nerd, right? I have been very open about my social awkwardness when I was younger. And one of the reasons why I talk so much about the manosphere and incels and stuff like that is because I can imagine a timeline where had all this online stuff existed, that I could have fell into that stuff at a younger age, because much like you guys, I had the same isms and insecurity and views on the world and women that led to that type of ideology. And
oh my God. Damn it. This goes without saying, like, for real. Again, my problem isn't that he talks about black people issues or men issues or he attacks the red pill. I don't give a fuck about that. I do it myself. I don't care. My problem with a cat like this is that, yeah, I'm going to attack a certain group of people because even though I'm supposed to be building bridges, and even though I'm supposed to be a leftist to say like, yo, let's all get together, but no, it's really just about black people, and white people should be ashamed of themselves. I've never criticized once a video about this cat actually attacking the red pill. I've never once had a video talking about how, even though I've disagreed with some of the videos where he talks about specific things, his video that he did on Mike Tyson was fucking awesome. But when you start to get into the whole, like, yo, white people can't understand this because white, like, that's when I have a problem when you're supposed to be building bridges as a leftist. I'm just done with this video. I have been one to always say I would like 3 things that would just help out black people. And interesting enough, when I was going to move some stuff from my old apartment, I was saying the same thing to somebody. Let's have 3 things that would help black people. All right, ready for it? Medicare for all with the mental health component. Let's have that. Let's just put that out there. A Medicare for all with the mental health component. And make sure that we set that up where everybody can be taken care of, and mental health services should be expanded and actively offered for a lot of people. Do you know how much that would help not just everybody, but black people as well? So they won't live in pits of despair neighborhoods where it's just people have given up, and they've able to walk through that trauma of poverty and oppression that goes with a high crime area. Let's do a universal basic income. Even if it's something as simple as $1 or $2 grand, where, we also put it that, businesses just can't price gouge with inflation because they want to. Do you know how many, not only would that help, everybody, but that would help black folks? And because you make it for everybody, you know what happens? Because everybody would want it, nobody would try to take it away. Do you know how much that would help people? And then help black people? Let's get a way that we can actually help people, buy homes that they're actually living in that may need repair, and fund, home remodeling to some extent, or buy out apartment buildings where people can actually just have that as their home, and actually put in money to repair it. Do you know how much that would help everybody? But that'll also help black people. But no, idiots like FD signifiers. But what about black people more? You fucking idiot. Shut up and take the help. But some people don't need it. Shut up and let the poor people that need the help get the help. But what about just for black people? Idiot. The reason why Social Security, they can't take Social Security, is because it's for everybody. And that's my issue. You're so self-centered on saying that, hey, I need a special apology because, okay, cool, great. Black folks, great. I say we need that special apology. Because, we were like, slavery wasn't the original sin out of Americans. The original sin was the genocide of the natives that actually lived here. And then slavery ran a second. Oh, and not only that, afterwards, after they got slavery, you know what they did? The people that actually lived along the southern border, they was like, no, we just want that. They say Mexicans should go back to their country. Okay, cool. You ready to give them back Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and most of California? Don't be so self-centered in your pain and misery that you can't understand somebody else's pain and misery. And not to commemorate in misery, but to say like, yo, we're old. We're old just like other people are old, and say let's change this system to actually help everybody, not just my special group, because my special group we need to be old more than everybody else, even though horrible shit is being done to everybody. I don't know. I just don't know. It baffles my mind. But anyway, guys, like, share, and subscribe, and all that other good stuff, that YouTube stuff, that Twitch follow, and of course I have the Crimson 60620 at X/Twitter, and we're gonna cut this video segment here. All right, guys. Whew, okay, this is working really well, and again, I'm sorry about the whole interruption thing. It's just like, yeah, I'm sorry about the whole interruption thing. But we're gonna cut that out the segment. We're gonna put that on the channel, and we're gonna keep it going. Anyway. All right. Whew. Let's go. All right, one more video. All right. It feels good to get back into like the streams like this. I'm still gonna do gaming streams. I still like to play gaming. As a matter of fact, I don't know, I may put out like a short little commentary video about the leftist infighting that's going on. It's just, if and I'm gonna actually put this like this, so you guys can actually, if you're extremely online, you know about the whole Xander Hall, Demon Mama, Vosh split. I'm of the belief that Here, let me just say it right now. If you think somebody has a profile of a school shooter, then it's probably best that you don't go and try to do a wellness check on that person. Maybe you should call the cops. If you think that they're going to annihilate their family and themselves after threats, you probably shouldn't sit on it for like 8 months and just say, well, I'm just going to do a wellness check and I'm not going to call the cops. No, you 5150 that motherfucker. I'm sorry. If you think somebody is really going to say, hey, I'm going to redact my family and myself because my YouTube channel is failing. I'm sorry, you what is it, 5150 or 4150 that person? Especially if they have guns. You don't release that on their birthday when their family's around them to destroy their career. I don't care how crazy you think this person is, but you saying, oh yeah, this person like talked about how he wants to like, annihilate their family because their YouTube channel is failing. Oh yeah, I'm going to drop that nuke on their birthday when their family's around them. That's self-serving. And yeah, that's just no, you're just a horrible person. You're just a horrible person because you either are setting them up as a potential school shooter type personality, or you think they will do it, and you're just saying, okay, let me pull the pin on that grenade and see what happens. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. And treating your employees like crap, oh no, that's terrible. That is terrible. And you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't yell at your employees. You shouldn't actually yell at anybody over money issues. If you think that your money issues are just that bad that you have to, annihilate people over them, then maybe you should just take a break. You should just let the bills pile up, declare bankruptcy. I'm not even going to tell somebody, oh, they need to stop streaming. They need to get a real job because, no, what you're saying is that you're beneath having a social media job and you should just go back to the mines you poured. Like, this is what I don't get about some people on the left. I get that some people should do terrible stuff and they should not have a platform, but I don't want them working with the public. If they are people that prey on other people, oh no, you need to go to therapy. You need to take some time, become declared mentally unfit, and you need to sit on some sort of disability while you get your mental health in order. I don't want you working with the public. I don't want you actually saying, oh yeah, you got kicked off of YouTube because, you were talking to minors in the DM. Like, go get a real job. Go get a job. Go get a job outside of social media so they can work with the public. How freaking dumb are you? Oh, you don't deserve your YouTube platform, so you should just go work with the plebs. That's every time I hear that, that's what it sounds like. We're going to take away your channel because you just don't deserve this honor of working with people on the social media. Really? I will tell you now. Doing social media is actually really easy. And as somebody who's worked for more than 20 years of my life, to say that, hey, you don't deserve a social media job, go work with the public, go work a job that really can literally kill you for stress. You're a leftist. I thought you cared about workers. I thought you cared about, restorative justice, not just like, I don't like you, so go down there and work with the plebes. Be part. You get demoted to customer, and I'm selling the product, which is me. But you can get demoted to customer from streamer. So much of the online left is just a repugnant, just gross misunderstanding of real people. A lot of these people, got fame and they're 20-something. Oh, I had a real job. I did like 3 months of Starbucks where I couldn't stand people, so I came and streamed for like mediocre people, or I stream with no talent. I stream because, you know, people that share my same oppressive identity can actually just like, I had the courage to actually get on camera instead of like being, you know, so closed off that I can't order pizza over the phone. Like, yeah, that's what a lot of these streamers are. I'm sorry. And they play their minority status. They play to statuses that, well, you know, I'm part of this community, I'm part of that community. So even though I'm a big garbage person that forces you to stay in communities and not do anything to actually help change, or grift hundreds of thousands of dollars to snort or like buy fashion, like no, I'm one of you, so give me money. We don't have to do anything to change it, because, you know, even though we say there's a Holocaust coming for us, we don't want to do anything to change it, because we still need to play. I need to play up the victim status so you can feel scared, so you don't do anything but stay on and sit for 4, 6, 8 hour streams and give me money. Because you need to be scared. You need to be scared that they're taking over. And you know what? Here's the thing. This is what I'm tying to my next video. But it's not just people that have minority status. It's people that feel like they may have minority status, so they don't want to be treated the way they treated minorities. Well, they're a DEI hire, and DEI hires are taking over. Let's get into the video. Let's just get into the video. All right. So I'm a gamer. I play video games. Yeah, I know. What will give that away? Is it the anime picture on the side, or is it the fact that I have a lot of video game content on my channel? But I play video games. And you know what? I was having a conversation with a friend of mine. Slightly conservative, you know, but said something interesting. DEI. What is wrong with diversity, inclusion, and equity, or diversity, equity, inclusion? Why are those such bad words to people now? Oh, they got, in essence, they got hired because they were black. I mean, like, they can't say that. They can't say, oh, you know, that's a diversity hire. That's a equity hire. I mean, what was that? Oh my God, it slips my tongue. Where they used to call it, oh my God, the same thing that Clarence Thomas thought he was, and then he ended like with the dag nabbit. What is it called? Dag. It slipped my tongue that much, and I'm old, so I remember it. Not diversity hire. And you know, they can't say token hire. What is that word? It slips my mind. God dang it. Shoot. No, that's the wrong thing. What is that word? Oh my God. It slips my mind. I know I can mean. Oh my God. Not the Civil Rights Act. Affirmative action. That's what it is. Affirmative action hire. That's what they try to, they can't say affirmative action hire no more, because well, it's been poisoned. They know that just means black person hire. Like now it's DEI, and they're playing that so much where you saw it in that video. Do I still have that clip? I wonder if I still have that clip. Oh my God. I think it was on my laptop that I had the clip. Downloads. I don't have that clip where they were talking about how Kamala Harris was the diversity hire and this press secretary the diversity hire, and you know, she was the original Got To Her girl and all that other good garbage. But yeah, no, that's the thing that happened. So let's get to this Chud Logic video. Oh boy. Now I don't respect Chud Logic. I respect the fact that sometimes this idiot has some takes where I can stand to watch, but most of the time, like, I'm not even gonna say he's right wing. I'm not gonna say that. He's insulting and he's performatively cruel. And so, yeah, like, it's like watching somebody for information, but you can barely stomach watching them. And you know what? One of the things that I will say, people on the left need to actually watch people that they don't agree with. They need to get out of these hug boxes and they need to learn to digest information where it's just, it may be repugnant from the people that it comes from, but at least it's it's outside of this whole thing where they're just only digesting information, digesting opinions of just like people that they just find agreeable. But let's go.
But it's just so irritating that we've got this far where you can get banned for saying to someone, you suck at the game. You know, a clear, direct, non-bigoted criticism of someone's gameplay, harsh, probably true, is seen as a bannable offence now. And it's because of shit like this, because we've got to cater to these weak f***s who can't handle the smallest bit of trash talk without freaking the f*** out, throwing their toys out of the pram, and wanting it to be softer so they can play with more safety and it be a safe space. God, it just infuriates me so much.
So, that part is actually true. There is benefit in accomplishing things that are hard. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. I know a lot of people find that kind of like dismaying. But I am of the opinion, if you're playing a video game, then play a video game. Accomplish something. Try something. If you're saying, no, we need to make video games where anybody can actually beat it. Anybody can actually... Then at points, you're sacrificing the enjoyment of a lot of people just to say, not to prove, but just to say, oh, this group can actually do it. I am of the opinion that there should be easy modes in stuff. But I am not of the opinion there should be story modes in video game where there is no combat, no risk. I am not of that opinion. If you can't beat the game, then don't beat it. That is a testament of how far you've actually come. I'm cool with all this. Like, dude, like, I am one of those people who praise Sony for the, accessibility that they made in the games. Hey, cool, great. But when you just press a button to win, then at that point, you're not playing a video game. You're playing a digital comic. And cool, promote, companies actually putting out those digital comics. But we know that corporations will cut stuff out of a video game in order to structure monetization around it. And I'm sorry, they will. We have points around it. Anything that will make the money, and I'm not just talking about microtransactions, but we know they do that. But advocate for, if you want the story, if you just want them to break out the story, digital comic. But don't house things as a video game. Don't house things as a video game where it's just a digital comic. And before you say, oh, Crimson, you're limited to people that can enjoy stuff. No, I'm not. I am literally advocating for you to push corporations to say, if you're concerned literally about how video games should have a story mode, that people should only worry about story modes, then let's just make them a story compilation. Sell it as a separate product, and don't give this false sense of accomplishments with a video game when it's not that. But that's just the first intro. I mean, like, that has nothing to do with the DEI type stuff. But yeah, let's go.
Show. Okay, guys, I saw this, and without clicking on it or looking at it in any meaningful way, I knew I'd be extremely triggered by its contents. Okay, men are the problem with the gaming community, bitch. Men are the gaming community. What planet are you on to invest?
Stop, you fucking idiot. No, they're not. Now, are they the core of the gaming community? Yes and no. But when it comes down to it, there are just as many women playing the gaming games as men are. Even the core games. We're not just talking about, oh, they're just playing Candy Crush or stuff like that. No, there are women who are playing video games. They may not get on a mic and talk with you because most of these irritating people that in the gaming community, women can't play games. Women can't play. Like, it's something to do with them bleeding, being able to actually get on like Call of Duty and shoot something. Like, I don't get that part. Like, that part in my brain is broke. They don't understand games. Like, no, they're not lonely shut-ins that feel that their only, validation to the world is being able to get a headshot from all the way on the other side of the screen without using an aimbot, but maybe just a little bit using an aimbot. They don't see that as their only validation, They were out there dating Chad and Tyrone and all that other good stuff because, they have a life, not just basing their whole identity about the ability to shoot somebody in a video game. But let's continue.
Invade our fucking space, come into our arena, and then say we're the problem because we're not willing to concede to your fucking insane terms. We're made at the point of a fucking barrel of a gun that our games will get taken away from us. We can't play our favourite game anymore if we don't concede to your fucking insane speech codes. Fuck off, dude. It is insane. Leave. Go and do something else with your time. Stop fucking coming into these...
Now, what he's ranting and raving about generally is just because, I can't, say a slur or ask somebody... Actually, he's an adult. He's a grown adult with 2 kids. Yeah, that's his thing. I look. This rant reeks of just this rant reeks of just hey, I want to just be performatively cruel. And just be performatively cruel. That's what this rant reeks of. I get it, but all right, let's go.
Communities are ruining it. Anyway, let's hear her out.
She wouldn't last 10 minutes in a COD lobby is not, nor has it ever been, a valid excuse for men to act like pieces of human garbage in gaming.
It's not about having an excuse, okay? It's that's what it was like. And you and your fucking retard feminist friends came into the space and was like, we don't like this. Oh, God, what does that mean?
Okay. Check this out. Again, it has nothing to do with feminism. It's the fact that, hey, we want to play games too, and maybe you shouldn't just be a jerk just to say it. Well, this is how we used to do. And so... I don't get that part. Again, just being performatively cruel because you can. And again, you don't want them to actually start talking about, you don't want these people to actually start talking about you in a way where it hurts your feelings. Again, I can go so far with some of these people that just feel like their worth is just in a video game, and they can't hold a competent conversation with somebody outside of, oh, you know, you're trash, or, oh, and then you start talking to them in real life, and some of these people, they just don't, like, they're just don't know how to be human. I mean, like, I get trash talking, but to the point that some of these people actually do it, like, who hurt you? We know who hurt them. Like the 14-year-old girl when they were 14 that was like, "Oh, you creepy because you just talk about video games and you have no personality." Like, we know who hurt them, but like, still and all, like, you know, really, like, like, yeah, no, let's go.
What is the thing? It's like, oh, you know, you're not welcome here, okay? Nerdy gamers go and make their own fucking space. And then they come along and go, oh, what's going on over there? And then they come into the space, and then they go, you're not welcome here anymore.
Nobody kicked nerdy gamers out the space. You know what they said? Stop being an a-hole. Being a nerd has nothing to do with being an a-hole. I'm sorry. If you're an a-hole, you're an a-hole. Being a nerd has nothing to do with it. If you're so angry and socially awkward that you think that's what a nerd is being, no, definitely not. I was a nerd when I was coming up, but I knew how to talk to people. I had relationships with people. I wasn't just an angry jerk that just needed to be performatively angry. That's stupid. Wanna know why it's stupid? Because it gets you nothing. It doesn't get you the women that you are chasing after. And let's be honest, a lot of these guys aren't particularly straight, so they feel that being not straight, like, makes them less of a man in some kind of way. But still in all, like, I don't know, why does he equate being a nerd to being someone that likes video games? Like no, like, or somebody likes video games to being just an angry jerk. And here's the thing too, I don't know if they understand this, but some of these women are nerds too. I know, shocking that there are women that like nerdy things that actually may be what they consider conventionally attractive, but they're nerds too. Shock Pikachu face. Like, the way they use nerds, I just, like,
you keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
I don't know. Let's go.
Without men, the gaming community would be fucking nothing, okay?
She wouldn't last 10 minutes in a COD lobby is not, nor has it ever been, a valid excuse for men to act like pieces of human garbage in gaming. I shouldn't have to play a game where all I say is hi and the whole game is thrown and I'm in hell for the next 40 minutes because men are being emotional about it. That is not normal, and that's not how the old COD days were, because I promise you, as a man, you have never had somebody throw on the basis of your gender.
Why does it matter that it's on the basis of your gender? Men say horrible things to men in gaming. Right? They might focus on the gay shit or something like that or whatever. What does it matter that it's about gender? What's so special about fucking gender that we need to pay it this fucking reverence, okay? Dude.
Quite literally. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. I feel like he's telling on himself, just like Miss Keeper said in the chat, but I feel like he's telling on himself just a little bit. Like, if you think that you have to get into gaming and you just have to denigrate somebody by their sexuality or their gender, I feel that you're I mean, like, it's chud logic. We know it. I'm not going to call him a racist like idiots on the left. I just think that he's, quite frankly, just an angry person. Like, also just a miserable person because he laughs at other people's misery. Like, I get it. I get that, you know, some people are just like that. They have a part in their brain where they just feel that, hey, let me just laugh at somebody's misfortune. Let me see how much we can bring them down to the level that I want them down to. I get that. And you know what? Cool. If you want to be that person, say it with your chest. And he says it with his chest. So I can't be mad at this person for being that way. But it is kind of telling. I mean, like, you know, it's kind of telling. I'm just saying it's kind of telling.
Dude, this is so insufferable. At the end of the day, guys get shit said to them and you got to nut up and deal with it and fucking play your game. And if it's too bothersome or someone is being fucking obnoxious, mute the fucking mic, okay? Fuck me, dude. It's just so irritating that now games have got to the point where if you want to play with your mates, because you're not allowed to fucking cut loose anymore and you can get in trouble for that, you need to fucking play in a Discord call with your pals so you don't get in trouble on the voice of the game and it doesn't capture it and stuff, right?
What are you saying to get you in trouble? I'm just saying. What are you saying to get you in trouble? Like when I'm in a game with somebody, I'm not having to cuss them out. I'm not having to say. I'm just saying, dude, you trash, or dude, like I don't even play PvP games anymore because it's just not interesting enough to just like sit back and be like, yo, you spending 8 to 10 hours a day on this game because that's your only validation. That's how you feel like you're validated as a human. Like, give me 2 hours on something. Other than that, I'm wasting my time watching YouTube videos, wasting my time watching Netflix or something like that. Actually building more as myself, learning different stories and different points of view by trying to actually watch, you know, different narratives or like, you know, science community videos and stuff like that, or, you know, different historical events. I'm bettering myself by trying to actually digest that content versus spending 8 to 10 hours on, you know, a video game to, I need to be the top. The Pokemon song, I need I'm very best, like no one ever was. To be the best at Call of Duty that you're going to pay for a year and then go to the next one next year and spend $70. I don't need that, man. I don't need that. Or to see somebody struggling and just be like, yo, can I help you out? That like when your only validation is, yeah, I went pew pew real good. Yeah, like, no, I'm not going to stress out about that. And if I'm stressing out about personal life stuff, you know what I'm doing? I'm talking to my friends. Like, for real. Or I'm seeing counseling. You know, healthy stuff, not just trash talking somebody on a video game. But let's go.
So you got to do the same thing, haven't you, you fucking stupid bitch? If you're that bothered about people having to go at your gender, just go and play in a fucking call with friends. Like, it's recognised that playing with randoms, okay, is one of the most annoying, insufferable experiences that you can have because you've got no control over what fucking team that you get, okay? And it's positives and negatives. The negatives are you're going to end up with a shit team that's probably going to play loud music, talk shit to you, and be annoying. But the positives is you can talk your shit and have some fun banter, right? And that's why you might solo queue, because you like the idea of having the randomness of it or talking some shit or whatever the case may be. That's part of the fucking fun. But these people don't like that. They don't like the idea that they might randomly bump into someone that's going to talk shit on their fucking gender. Get in a call with people then and don't do that. Or solo queue and accept that everyone, men or women, have to deal with the rough and the smooth of the shit.
Pig, hammer, wheelchair.
Okay. Let's just say this. Companies are trying to make money. They're trying to make places that are welcoming for everybody. No one wants to get on a game where people are just performatively mean or performatively cruel just because they're miserable. I'm sorry. Again, I just said it. I don't play PvP games because for people to be just performatively cruel, I can do that too. But you know what? My performatively cruel hurts people's soul. And most of these people that just get, oh, you're a woman, you can't play. And you start asking them about the topography of their mother's womb and how their daddy can't hit the spot that you can that makes their mother orgasm. They get hurt. You call them wannabe sister screwers and how they're mad because their hot sister only dates bad boys, and because they're in the same house, they should have access to their sister because, you know, they're creepy and, you know, they watch too much anime. And you start making them feel like the small little penis having little people that they are. And you start hurting their feelings. And then those are the ones that have issues of free speech because they want to say whatever they can to you. And when you start dissecting them as a person and you tell them they'll never amount to anything but somebody who can press buttons real good on a video game, and that they will eventually end up with a washed up, used up social mediaite because they had just enough money to pay them because they stopped paying their favorite streamer $20 every time they say the word cuck. I mean, like, they maybe they actually started feeling bad because of it. I'm sorry, it's just like, or just claim that there's some mediocre suburban kid that don't know the thing about any type of way. I mean, like then they started hurt. Their feelings started to be hurt. But I digress. Let's go.
Chair symbol, pick, hammer, wheelchair symbol, pick, hammer.
What does that mean?
Wheelchair symbol, pick, hammer, wheelchair symbol. Good stream.
Thank you for the 50 cents. Thank you. God, these people are just so insufferable. Yes, it's this one. You do not fit in here. Okay, we'll make our own place. Why are you excluding us? Oh no, you do not fit in here.
And mind you, they used to say that about black people making video games or movies or TV shows. Like, no, you're not part of the mainstream. And when they did, oh, you're a DEI hire. And again, I don't get how this has to do with anything about, like, okay, let's go. You know what? I'm sorry. I really wish I could fit in this video, but it's just I'm irritated. I'm irritated and I'm hungry. So, like, I want to say like this. If you find yourself upset because we call for a civil space, I mean, like, we're part of this thing called society. And you are a part of society too, right? And just being performatively cruel just doesn't work. I know you're on the internet. I know you get to hide behind your mic and, like, not showing your face. But, like, I'm sorry, like, the internet, there are people that try to find you and put you on Main Street of how performatively cruel or mean or just outright disgusting that you can actually be. And that protection used to have, whoa, it's cool to just, like, talk crap about people. That's disappearing. Remember those people, since we're talking about Chad Logic, remember those people that thought Shadman was cool? Yeah, now everything is coming back to bite. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe. I want to say thank you guys for watching this clip, and we're going to end it here. All right, guys. I need to fix me some dinner. I thank everybody who's watched today. You guys have been great, and I'm glad to be back to kind of this content. I don't know how often I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm going to try to do it more often than not. Again, thank you guys for watching, and again, I'm gonna put these videos out in, like, actual clips and stuff like that, and like, for real, yeah, I'm kind of slowing down because I'm hungry, but yeah, no, remember, guys, touch titties always with consent. Be the person that you look out of everything, out of the videos that I've done, Be the person that you want to be around and not just who you want to be like. I'm serious about that. Be the person that you would like to be around, that you would enjoy being around, and not just who you want to be like. Outside of that, I want to say thank you guys for watching, and can we have you take it away, Richard?
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah, they're probably afraid of that, because then people don't hate each other, and people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, you know, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, you know, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, you know. But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know, it just gets on you and it starts
the system
eating.
levels them.
Pretty soon it's all gone.
Is that what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.